Welcome back, Forexia family. In this video, we're going to take a deep dive into what exactly happened on the dollar as per this previous week and why and how it was able to manipulate so many people into thinking it was going to continue the downtrend when in reality, you guys can see what happened. As you can see, this is a live TradingView link. So here's my analysis. And I had the seller stop loss levels because, as you know, we were buying. If you're in our group, you know that we predicted this move 2 weeks ahead of time. So we were way far ahead of everybody else. This is what we predicted. We predicted price would break out of the trend line and start hitting the seller's stop losses. So this was actually our NFP target because this week, right here, on Friday, there was NFP. And to our surprise, we actually smashed through NFP target a day before NFP. And then it absolutely skyrocketed in price for NFP, made a little gap right there. So before we jump in and analyze, I'm going to analyze this for you guys and show you exactly how I knew this was going to happen with 100% confidence. Let me just dive into our VIP group. So this is our VIP group just to show you guys the facts here, okay? This was on the 30th of September. Greetings, Forexia family. My bias still stands as a USD, bullish for USD, blah, blah, blah. Here's my view of the dollar and where I see stop losses being targeted. So here is that, once again, the chart that I sent you guys. Then I said these stop loss levels will attract price like a magnet. Get ready to position yourself. Then we had some news events and whatnot. Here is another, this was actually on the 26th of September. I said once price breaks this upper trend line, the US dollar will go for the stop losses of the masses. As we can see, that is exactly what happened. So, as you can see, exactly what happened. Now, before we start, I just want to tell you guys, I am banned from YouTube. My previous YouTube video on my previous YouTube channel, Forexia, got me banned. I have no idea why. I contacted them. I had 0 strikes on my channel. I contacted YouTube, Google support. I even talked to a supervisor of this dickhead that was telling me that my channel is banned and I'm banned for life. I don't know why. So usually you get strikes, right? As a YouTuber, you'll get like 1 strike, 2 strikes, and then 3 strikes, you're out, right? 0 strikes on my channel. 0 explanation as to why exactly my channel, I no longer have access to my channel. So the thing is, I think it's because I didn't break any rules, or as I know of, they didn't explain to me why, but my channel is still online. So you can still look at the previous few hundred videos that we have on our previous YouTube channel. However, they locked me out of my account. So I am no longer able to publish YouTube videos on my previous YouTube channel. So, like I said, I talked to the support and they were like, yeah, we can't, there's nothing you can do about it. And on top of that, you're banned from YouTube. You cannot create any more YouTube channels. So the YouTube channel that I will be posting on today, the YouTube channel that you're probably seeing this video on, is a YouTube channel that I made a very, very long time ago, and I just never really used it, and I used the other one. But thankfully, I have this backup channel. I do not know for a fact if I'm going to even be able to publish this video. I don't know for a fact if they're going to ban me from this channel as well. But like I said, the videos are still online on my old channel, thankfully. I don't know if they're going to delete all the videos or what's going to happen with that channel. They're not telling me anything. They just said, you're banned from YouTube. You violated the guidelines, which they didn't tell me what the guidelines were that I violated. But if you go look at the last final long long format video that we posted, because actually I'm able to post shorts through a third-party service that I'm using to connect to my old channel, but I can't upload long format videos. And I don't know how long that's gonna last either, because I think the access from the third party is going to be expired in who knows how long, and then I'll have completely been locked out of my old channel and will never be able to get access to it ever again, and they'll probably delete all my videos. So I have all the videos downloaded onto a hard drive. We're also moving to Rumble, so I'm trying to get all the videos uploaded to Rumble as well. But be sure to go check out the last long format video that I posted on Forexia YouTube channel. That's the video that got me banned. It was literally a perfect explanation of the signature trade strategy, and it played out absolutely perfectly. Zero drawdown, hit the exact target. We predicted the entire move of an entire day's structure a day before it happened. And like I said, I don't know why they banned me. They don't tell me why, but I believe that is why. I believe whatever I posted in that video, they didn't like it. The higher ups, the people that control this bullshit, and that's what happened. So I'm here, I'm back, I'm gonna keep fighting, you guys. Screw YouTube, screw this shit. I just want to wring the neck of these freaking gargoyle reptilian bastards that try and silence me. So there's a reason why they're silencing me and not those people that are telling you to trade the trend is your friend. Oh, just support and resistance, throw a few indicators on there, you'll be good, more confirmation. Yeah, that's all bullshit, you guys. So there's a reason I'm being silenced, and I'm going to show you exactly why, okay? I'm going to give you the most perfect explanation as to why it is the dollar made this move, how it is that we were able to predict a 250 pip move 2 weeks in advance on the dollar while everybody else was selling and going with the trend. Because apparently, isn't the trend your friend? That's what everybody says. But yet, I'm able to make money every single week, week in and week out, by going against the trend, by understanding the trend is not your friend, and by understanding market manipulation. Nobody else is teaching this. So open your eyes, get a notebook, get a coffee, whatever you need to do, and we're starting right now. So deep dive into the dollar. What do we see? We see, as you guys know, my signature trade strategy, it's basically the wedge formation, and it breaks out along with the trend that will induce a lot of retail traders, a lot of the masses that trade the trend and trade these types of setups. It induces them to sell with the trend. Not only that, but we had a massive news event. One of the biggest news events for the dollar of the year. It was a rate cut. They cut it by 50 points or something like that. And so that rate cut, this was that rate cut right there. It was a massive news event. We saw huge volatility. And this rate cut, everybody was expecting the dollar to break through the 100.00 psychological price level, which it did, and keep going. Okay, everybody was thinking, oh, I'm just going to sell with the trend, go with the trend. The rate cut is going to be bearish for the dollar. It was so obvious, right, that if you just use the tools that they give you, it was obvious that everything was setting up for a bearish dollar. But 2 weeks later, we have the most bullish price action we've seen on the dollar in the past 2 years. This was the most bullish week we have seen in the past 2 years for the US dollar, this candlestick. And so let me show you guys exactly my thought process, how I thought this was going to play out. As you can see, we have the signature trade here. We have the lows right here. Another little low right there. And we have this obvious support, false ass support, basically manipulating people to put their stop losses below this level, right? A lot of retail traders are going to be placing their stop losses and their sell stops. Where is my little box? Here it is. They're going to be placing their sell stops and their stop losses right around the 100.00 or right below it, right? Thinking that if it's a buy, then we're okay with placing the stop losses right around here. And if it's a sell, which a lot of people believed it was a sell because rate cuts were apparently bearish for the dollar, then we'll just place the sell stops under this 100 level because that's a big psychological level, big support level, da-di-da, and the price will break through it and we'll just sell off and we'll just go with the trend and whatnot. The trend's your friend, and yeah, okay. So that was my view of what I was seeing, the perception of how the masses were going to trade this news event and structure overall. So if we zoom in a little bit more, we have a lot of things going on. So on Friday and then Sunday, Monday, this was October 1st, I believe Tuesday. So Tuesday was actually, this was the low of the month. And then Tuesday, they worked off that low of the month and then just completely reversed. But what I like to see here is the signature trade on a smaller time frame. And what's amazing about what I'm going to analyze right here, what I'm going to show you guys, is they're able to manipulate everyone on every time frame. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're a trader that's scalping this on the 1 minute time frame or the 5 minute time frame, or a trader that's on the 1 hour time frame and you're shorting it because there's a setup, because there's a triangle breakout formation, because it's breaking below support. I'm going to show you guys that does not matter because it's all the same on all time frames. It's like the Russian doll. You know that doll that's inside a doll that's inside a doll, and they get smaller and smaller and smaller? This is what's happening. This is what you call a fractal market. So we see our signature trade right here. However, if you zoom out a little bit, we also have the signature trade right here, where we can see we have the wedge formation, and this doesn't want to, okay, we have the wedge formation, and then we have the breakout to the low. Once again, the wedge formation, breakout to the low, reversal, breakout to the low, reversal. All right, we'll zoom out a little bit as if we are on a higher time frame. And what do you know? We have another wedge formation, an even larger one, and then breakout to the lows. And then what do you know? That rate cut event, boom, way past the lows here, inducing all the dumbasses to sell. Okay? Now, if we zoom out a little bit more, actually we'll go on the daily time frame, and you can see even if you were on the daily time frame, there was a massive signature trade right here. So once again, it's the same concept where they create the price action, they create that wedge formation. They break out of the wedge formation and they get to the low. The low, that previous low. And if we set our little support level right here, right around there, actually a little bit lower, whatever, that's okay. We can see that price got exactly right to that low and started breaking past that low. So it's all the same. Like I said, it's the Russian doll, but it's a pattern within a pattern within a pattern within a pattern to manipulate traders on every single time frame. It doesn't matter if you're trading the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, even all the way down to the 5 minute or the 1 minute. It's the same pattern doing the same thing over and over. And why is that? Because it's a predictable pattern that the masses believe will go in their favor. It's just a simple price action pattern, as if it was that easy to just follow these patterns and make money. Okay? They teach you these patterns. Why is it that 90% of traders lose 90% of their account within the first 90 days? Because they all consume the same exact information. Now that we understand this fractal concept, we can see that here is the signature trade once again. And once again, the signature trade is my personal favorite trade setup that I created about 8 years ago. And the way I created this was because I got screwed over so many times as a retail trader, thinking that I'm just going to use the same information as everybody else. And then one day, it all clicked. And I was like, maybe everybody's using the same information, and that's why everybody loses. Maybe if I just did the opposite of everybody, then I would not lose so much. And so I started trying it out. I started dabbling in the occult, esoteric world of going against what everybody else thought was going to happen. So meanwhile, everybody believes that the rate cut is going to be extremely bearish. You don't think that this entire structure, they've been working to create this for the past, ever since the start of the year? They've been working to create this since the start of the year. And right here, you think it's a coincidence that price was right at the 100.00 psychological level? And they just so happen to cut rates? And we have a downtrend that's over 80 days? 89 days of downtrend. You don't think this is all planned out years in advance? That's what I'm trying to get to. This is all set up. It's all set up. There are people around a round table in the middle of Switzerland, in the middle of some country, in their fucking palace, these fucking reptiles that just want to scam everyone. And you're the one being scammed if you believe that the trend is your friend. Because it is such an easily predictable way to manipulate the people that have that belief system that they engineer the trend. They engineer price action in a way that is most easy to manipulate the masses. Everyone was selling into this. Everyone thought the rate cut was going to be bearish for the dollar. Everyone. And what did they do? They just so happened to bring price just past this 100.00 psychological level at the exact time they were cutting rates, they just so happen to be down here. It's not a coincidence. You guys have to understand, they are scamming you. They created a structure, a system, in order to make you believe that something was going to happen and get you to position yourself in a way that they can manipulate everyone, okay? And I'm not even going to go into indicators. You know how many people were selling just because indicators were going off? Oh, this is a big sell. Oh, yeah, everything is manipulated. But we're just going to focus on price action. We're just going to focus on the patterns that people, the masses, use to trade and the frameworks of thought. So one of the frameworks of thought is trends. Everybody says, if it's day one of trading, if it's day one of your trading journey, and you start dabbling into the markets and you start looking up YouTube videos, what is the first rule? Never trade against the trend. The trend is your friend. No, it fucking is not, yo. The trend is not your friend. These people are engineering the trend to make it as predictable as possible. And not only the trend, but the news events that align with the trend as well. So, like I said, you think it's a coincidence that they cut rates right around here when price was at just above the 100 level? This is a massive psychological level. And if that were to have been broken like it was, everybody, even your grandma, would have been selling. Like, come on. It can't get more obvious than this. And that is why, my friends, I chose to buy. While everyone else, while your grandma was selling, while your mom was selling, while everyone was selling the dollar, I was buying. I was the crazy dude with the tinfoil hat on telling you to buy. And what happened? We had the biggest move in the past 2 years, the biggest week we've had in the past 2 years on the US dollar. So, here at Forexia, just to kind of bring it full circle, what we do is we go against the trend. We do not believe in the masses. We do not follow the trend. When everybody is selling, we are buying, okay? What we have to understand is where are the stop losses of those that were selling. So I drew this up, and let's go on to the 1 hour time frame to see it a little bit better. So I drew up right here. This was my first take profit level, second take profit level, and third take profit level. Like I said, I thought they were going to hit this level for NFP, but they did it before NFP and completely blew through it. That's because there must have been a lot more stop losses right above here. And why is that? How do I know that there's stop losses there? Am I crazy? No, it's obvious. They teach you where to place your stop losses as well, right? If you're going with the trend. And another thing, you guys, this is so funny, right? When the trend is being made, this is a key point that I'm going to make here. When the trend is being made, like right here, the trend wasn't obvious, okay? The trend only gets obvious when it's when it's touched, and you can put these trend lines, the bottom and the top one, and it gets pretty obvious over time. But notice how little time they give you. If you were to predict that this was a sell right here, which was kind of hard because there was no really identifiable trend by that time, at this time, until a little bit later in the future. But if you were to have predicted a sell here, they give you very little time to actually sell. This is one of the key things, okay? This is one of the keys, you guys. I'm giving you the fucking sauce right now. Look at how little they barely just touch it and then move back. They touch it and then completely move, okay? And then once again, if we go closer, they kind of consolidate, hit that trend line, and then completely move away from it. Don't let anybody really sell. Like, most people are sleeping during this time, most people are working, whatever they're doing, you gave them a very tiny window to sell. So this was maybe a few hours, 8 hours, if that they gave you to potentially sell off of this trend line. However, if we zoom in here, it's almost like they wanted you to sell. It's almost like they were just using you as liquidity. Right here, perfect opportunity to sell. Right here, oh, why don't you sell here? This is my favorite. Look at all this. Look at all these trend line hits. As if they were just giving you money. As if you could just sell right there, take profits way down here, and just ride it out. Well, if you were selling at any of these points, for example, if you're selling here, where's your stop loss going to be? It's going to be right above that trend line. If you're selling here, where's your stop loss going to be? It's going to be right above that trend line. If you're selling here or here or here, where is your fucking stop loss going to be? It's going to be right above that trend line. So, now you understand why I put my targets here. Why I said there's going to be seller stop losses at 100.8, at 100.1, at 101.5. It's because it's obvious. You just have to understand the two perspectives of the market. Put yourselves in the shoes of the retail trader, of the masses, of those that just think, oh, the trend is my friend. And then put yourselves in the shoes of the market manipulator. Well, if I'm generating this market and I want to steal all the money from these people that are just following the trend, where is it that they're most likely going to place their stop losses? Because it's so predictable, because we are engineering everything and we've been doing it for the past year. Like I said, this is no coincidence. It is no coincidence that right way back in December of 2023, and notice how this was the low of, I believe, no, not quite the low of the year, but right around here was the low of the beginning of 2024, right around here. And this entire structure, it's all pre-designed, pre-engineered. People think this is an algorithm and whatnot. No, it's not a fucking algorithm. There are people saying, all right, we're going to bring the market up here. We're going to make it dump. We're going to cause this big price action triangle. We're going to break out of it, make everybody sell. And then right when we're down here, right just past working off the low of the year of 2024, what's the best way we can manipulate everybody? Well, let's make another one of these triangles right down here. Let's make this trend super obvious. And then what we're going to do is we're going to break out of this triangle. And right down here, how about we just cut rates? And everybody will think the dollar is going to shit. And then what we can do next is we'll just have the strongest week in the past 2 years. Yeah! Oh my God. We are fucking geniuses. And it's that easy, you guys. It's not a fucking algorithm. It's not some crazy machine that's doing this. No, this is so easy. This is so easy to think of. Some people in a round table in Switzerland could think of this. You don't have to be that smart. You don't have to have a fucking computerized algorithm, advanced artificial intelligence designing the market. No, it's predictable. Everyone's predictable because we all are taught the same information. All right, at least my rants are educational. So I am so passionate about this market, you guys. They will never be able to silence me. Notice how they're silencing me, but not anybody else. Everybody else on YouTube, they're not banned. They can rant all they want. But as soon as I make a video forecasting an entire day to the pip, to the micro pip, we predicted the entire day to the micro pip. 18 hours later, banned from YouTube. Lifetime ban. Yeah. All right. I guess that's all I need to say, you guys. They are trying to silence me. The information is controlled. Everybody uses the same information. That's why they're all getting scammed at the same time. And, the trend really is not your friend. In the end, it'll always screw you over. Let's look at the weekly. This is such what a beautiful candle. Now, as I mentioned earlier, everyone in our VIP group got this trade 2 weeks in advance. 2 weeks in advance. When they were cutting rates, I was like, no, you guys, do not sell into this. Sell the Euro USD. Buy all USD XXX pairs. And sell the Euro USD. And what happened? Everyone in our VIP made an incredible amount of money because of this understanding, this esoteric, occult understanding of the market. This is why they're trying to silence me, because nobody else, no one, I guarantee it, no one else can see the market like I can see it. No one else is predicting to the pip the entire market structure a day in advance, putting it on YouTube live for everyone to see. 18 hours later, is it a coincidence that my channel gets banned? Or I get banned? I'm not banned. The channel's not banned. Hopefully my videos stay up. Just because they don't have a reason to ban me. But because they couldn't find one in the terms of service. But since they couldn't ban me, they locked me out of my YouTube channel. I am completely blocked of access. I go on to the Google accounts, my Google accounts, I try and log in, my channel's not even there. It erased from my Google account. They erased my access. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Please do me a favor and subscribe to this new channel. Share this video with your friends. If this was helpful, if you learned something, if you learn maybe that the trend maybe isn't your friend, maybe all of this is fucking engineered by some bastards in their fucking mother's basement or some fucking round table in a palace in some foreign country, maybe, just maybe, it could be a complete conspiracy theory, but just maybe that's what's going on, right? If you learned something new, subscribe, give this video a like before they ban this channel again, my channel. I don't know if I'll be able to upload this, okay? I'm being completely honest. I can show you guys the chat logs of these fuckers at Google that decided to silence me. I talked to this one dickhead, and he said, yeah, you don't have any terms of service. We don't know what terms of service you broke, but basically you have a lifetime ban, and you're not able to syndicate any more channels or create any more YouTube channels. And I'm like, what? But you didn't even give me a strike. And am I supposed to have, why don't I have a strike on my channel? Not a single one. Well, your channel's not deleted, but we're not giving you access anymore to the channel, and you'll have a lifetime ban on creating any more channels. All right, if you say so. We're moving to Rumble. So you guys can find this on Rumble. Just look up Forexia. I'm going to try and upload all of my YouTube videos there. All of the ones that I was able to download. Hundreds of videos on that channel will most likely be deleted in the future. And yeah, like I said, if this was valuable to you guys, please share this with your friends, share this with your family. It doesn't matter how many people you share this with, the market isn't going to change, because there are so many brainwashed people that do not care to understand this, that just think I'm a conspiracy theorist, but meanwhile they're losing day in and day out. We're going to keep making money. So, like I said, it doesn't matter if you share this with everyone you know. The numbers are going to still outweigh the people that, the people that believe the trend is your friend is always going to outweigh those that don't. Okay? So, share this with as many people as possible. Help them understand and see the truth. Help them see through all the BS. And if you guys want to join our VIP, that's open as well. I'll leave the link below, so you guys can have a better advantage, see my analysis every single week. I'm on the charts, sending out analysis to the channel. So they still haven't banned me on Telegram. I'm waiting for that. They did some bad stuff on Telegram to me, but I'm thankfully not banned as of yet. But yeah, the next video that I upload, I'm going to be chatting with ChatGPT. And I'm going to have ChatGPT confess the sins of these fucking reptilian bastards. And it's going to prove that the market is manipulated. If you ask ChatGPT, the all-knowing AI, if you ask it, are the financial markets manipulated? They'll be like, no, that's just a conspiracy. You're a conspiracy theorist. A lot of conspiracy theorists believe that the markets are manipulated, but they're not. It's just a little bit of influence from, yeah. So I'm going to have a deep dive conversation with ChatGPT, and he's going to spill the beans for everybody. Everybody is going to know that the markets are completely manipulated. Everybody's going to see for themselves, because it's not going to be me telling you this. It's going to be the fucking AI. I'm going to have him spill all the beans. He's going to tell you guys as it is, straight up. yeah, wow, the markets are manipulated. But only I can make him confess that, okay? Nobody else can do it. I'm the only one. He will bow down. This fucking AI, I'm gonna get him to bow down and kiss my feet. He's gonna spill the beans. He's gonna tell everybody the truth. The truth about the markets. They're manipulated by 3 core corporations or conglomerates, mega conglomerates, whatever you want to call it. But that video is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. So it's going to be a short video, me conversating with ChatGPT, and it's going to tell the truth for once. So, like I said, if you enjoyed this video, share it with friends, like, comment, subscribe. This is going to be on our new channel, so please give us a subscribe. Stay subscribed to the old channel. I don't know if I'll get that channel back. I highly doubt it. Like I said, I still have access to like a third-party program where I can upload shorts and stuff, but that's only for a limited time, I believe. I cannot upload any more videos. So I've kind of been throwing shorts out on that channel just to tell everybody, yeah, this channel is no longer going to be used. I'm banned from YouTube. But thankfully, I had a backup channel that I haven't been using for years that I created a really long time ago, and it's this channel that you'll be seeing us on, and also Rumble. So I'll try and upload as much as I can to Rumble. So find us on Rumble. Hopefully, we'll stay uncensored or whatever on Rumble. They won't be able to silence me there. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in. My name is Dylan. And if you guys want to learn the esoteric nature of Forex, as always, go to forexia.net. You guys can find the truth. There it is. Alrighty. Take care. Peace out.